Hello? Oh, there I am. Hey. I don't know what happened. I think my computer might have updated and everything just stopped working. I think I'm just having technical issues today. 1 second. But yeah, I'm feeling much better today. It was just issues with my work that have been happening since June, and it's just continuing to be stressful. So yeah, it was rough yesterday, but it's better today. Okay, let me see. Can I get this to work? Okay, it seems like VTube Studio is crashing. It's like it won't read anything. We might just have to go with like reactive or something, but okay. I'm not really sure what's going on. Like I have something working and then now it's not, so I'm not sure what to think. Okay, yeah, that's not going to work. But I think we can do something about it. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay. I don't know what happened. Technology said no. I don't think it has to do with the weather. It's been like storming like all day. And it's been storming almost all week, but internet's working fine, I think. Okay, I mean, the stream is healthy. I just... I don't know. I don't know what happened. Okay, so I can't get that. Alright, so I'll introduce a new transformation. Alright, we're not doing that. Well, yeah. Sure, we'll do that. That's how we write, with the controller in our hand. Sometimes you just get those lazy days, huh? Okay, so yesterday I did manage to write, even though it took me like all day to do it. It was rough, but we managed to. Yeah, it's cat day today. Apparently, I don't know what happened, but the model's not working, so oh well. We'll continue. So yesterday I had oh, that's right. We were supposed to start with Otto. It's like a self monologue, and he tells them about where Lucinda used to live. Oh, thank you. It's a PNG. I want to get it like actually rigged and moved, but I have to find like a person who actually draws animals, and it's not like a furry. No, it's just a cat. I just want a cat model. But anyway, so Captain Journey and Michael went to her house and they got attacked. Oh, Michael managed to beat them, but he's kind of beat up too. And then, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna pick up. Actually, you know what? We're going to add Captain Journey coming back because he left. But we need him to come back. Or maybe he does come back. Well, you know what? We can have it where it'll be like a new scene with Lucinda. And then after that, maybe they come back or something. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. So right now, she potentially thought that she was getting, like, tortured, but she doesn't really know what happened. So we'll start with this. So, let's see. I was actually talking to a friend Wednesday, and she was saying how some of like her daughter had found these books on Kickstarter where people actually kickstart their book to try to like self-publish. And I'm like, oh, you know what, I might I think that'd be pretty cool to actually be able to do that. So I don't know, maybe since I'm planning on like self-publishing this novel, I can put it up on like Kickstarter, and like with every like donation towards the goal. Of course I have to calculate the cost and everything, like cover and editing and all that stuff, and like, you know, marketing. But yeah, I hadn't either. And I'm like, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. Like, you know, say for example, I need like what? I'm like throwing numbers. Like, say, example, like 2,000, right? And be like, oh, every like 500, you release like a chapter. I mean, you know, like milestones. And I'd be like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. I might actually look that up once I'm done, and like, you know, try to have a better like idea of what of this book, because right now I feel like it's all over the place. But I was like, you know what, I can probably do that. I mean, seems others have done it too. Sure, I'd do my research and see like how much it would like cost and everything, but that'd be pretty cool though. But definitely need more research. I was like, okay, I like that idea though. That way it's not just you, and you already have an audience built up for the book. Like, hey, you know, if we get everything, you know, once it's published, you know, you get your own copy of the book. So, you know, at least that helps with sales too. You know, and more people are interested. So, but first we gotta finish this. We gotta finish this book first. That's the goal. All right, let's go. Fire. But how's your writing going, Carly? How's that going? Yeah. She couldn't think. I'm not. Let's see. Strange. I'm not sure what I want to do with this part, but we'll just get it done and fix it up later. I just have to remember, it doesn't have to make sense right now. Scan. Took the day off. Oh, well, I mean, you know, sometimes, you know, it happens. It happens. Oh. Yeah, it was, I mentioned it was storming yesterday, and my cat, it was like really bad thundering, and she would like look all around her, like kind of scared, so I had to like, kind of, you know, be next to her so she wouldn't freak out. Which is weird because she wasn't, scared of the fireworks, like, what, 3 days ago? Ooh, some ideas. Nice. That's awesome. That's great. Open her eyes. She was in another room. There we go. I prickled against her. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but let's just keep going. I'm like, man, it's just, I don't know. It's so, sentences are the same. We gotta fix it. Let's see. We're stretched out, I think. Okay, so she's moved. Oh. Okay, no, no, staring up. She turned left and right. Her arms were stretched and tied down with leather straps. Okay, we'll do this. Another strap wrapped around her belly, and even her feet were tied. Fastened or strapped? I think strapped. We'll do that. Okay, so then how long has she been out? The ringing. Shoot, I can't spell today. Started again. Voices echoed in the distance. You could hear them clearly, but they turned muffled. lifting her head. She looked around again. There was a door off to the right. She couldn't see any noticeable injuries on herself. She couldn't see. There we go. That makes more sense. I guess 2. Yeah, this is the tricky part. The door opened and the woman walked in. Her long dress whispered against the rocks. Cinda looked up at the ceiling. Would it be the ceiling? Not. It wouldn't be a roof. She trembled. Whether from fear or pain, she couldn't tell. Tears squeezed out of her eyes. Like, yeah, she'd be scared, but she's also in pain, so she doesn't know. What did you do? Lucinda asked. Her tongue felt thick and the words strange. The vampire smiled. We walked around. The table. Lucinda couldn't keep her in her sight. Her eyes were so heavy. The woman stopped at Lucinda's feet. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna figure out a better way to describe this, but we just gotta get it on paper first. What do you remember? So they had, oops. Done something to her. You were going to torture me. She replied, another smile. You passed out. A rough chuckle passed through Cinda's lips. I don't see any injuries. If you tortured me, I would have remembered. Okay. Lucinda, the woman said. A cold hand of fear wrapped itself around was in this heart. Something was off. She looked happy. Lucinda looked around again. Well, it's already a lot of looks. So, in that case, let's see. We can do glance. Sheriff Whitman was gone. She struggled against the leather straps, but her body wouldn't obey her. She had no strength. There you go. Her limbs were frozen. What have you done with me? Why can't I move? Yeah, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Gotta put our lead down first, and then, like, you know, I mean, it's not gonna end badly per se. I tortured you, the vampire said. I healed your wounds. Vampire works miracles on a dying soul or dying body. Let's put soul for now. Rushed out of Lucinda's vest. They took in a shuddering gulped down enough air to speak. July. The woman chuckled. I have no reason to lie. I've lost many of my offspring. I think it's only right I replenish their ranks. Dun dun dun. And I feel like that would give them a clue of what happened. Like anybody reading it. Like, oh, dang. How long do I have? In the whisper. The vampire woman paused for the first time. Perturbed? I think that's the word. Yeah, okay. You speak of knowledge no one should possess. Then the squeezed her eyes shut. Not everything was lost. If she had time, she could end this. How long? And insisted. The woman crossed her arms. A few hours, she replied. But it makes no difference. You will not leave here. Now, sleep. For the dawn is coming. And you need rest? We'll change that, I think. Wait. The wave. Another wave. We gotta change that. Washed over her. And the world faded once again. Once more? Once more. There you go. Okay, now let's add, we're almost at chapter 10. So let's add one more scene of Michael. And then we'll go to chapter 10. Yeah, okay. So, Captain Journey, so he left because Michael told him to go back for reinforcements. Not really said that, but that's what happened. Who is he bringing back? I think he'll bring... Let's see. Raymond is injured. He could bring Ethan. Yeah, he'll bring Ethan. He wants the other... So... Injured... I think Armin dead, Luis dead. Maynard and Torvik are the only ones left. Ethan. He'll bring Ethan. March. Oh no, double time. Back to the barn with Ethan in tow. Warwick and Maynard needed rest after losing close friends. Why are we going over here? Ethan whispered. The squire glanced back at the empty streets. Where is Sir Michael? You'll see. was all Captain Journey said. They walked through Kanya's gate. The guards were more interested in sleeping and guarding. Lucky for them. Wasn't going to wake them. Okay. Upon arriving at the barn, the captain spotted Michael's body on the ground. Ethan rushed over. He's still breathing. Oh, not she. He cried out. Glanced around. The vampires' bodies were burned to a crisp. He stared up at the sun, at the sky. Darkness had lightened. There wasn't much time until dawn. Because at this point, like, they've been up all night. Because like, a lot has happened. So that evening hit, and like they started the religious ceremony. They had the party, and everything was going fine. But then, you know, Briar got kidnapped by a ghoul. Lucinda gave chase, and she got captured. And then there was more ghouls at the party that Michael took care of, and the other people did too. But they lost a couple of men. Some got injured. They went back to the church. There's a manhunt going on for Lucinda. Michael's all like, "We need to find her first. Something's wrong here." Then Lucinda's captured. So almost there. And then we're right in the middle of Act 2. I think a few more, and we have Act 3. But man, it's been rough. Yeah, I know, a lot happened. Like, it's like in like how many hours? 12 hours, not even. A lot has happened. A lot. It's crazy. But after this, you know, we're gonna like, story-wise, it's been going really, really fast. So then after that, it's kind of gonna slow down a bit. Kind of slow down a bit. You know, just, you know, a moment of pause before everything goes crazy again. So it's exciting. My issue is like, well, what if I quote unquote finish the story before I hit my 60,000 words? And I feel like if that happened, I'd probably like go back and add more details. Like, I might not be able to write the 2,000, but even if I do finish, you know, I think I can go back. And I don't know about editing, because that's different. But I feel like I can go back and just add more things to it too. So let's hope, you know, well, we're at like 12,000 right now. So that's pretty good. So we should be at 14,000 today. But I think we still have a lot more left. We'll see. Them. Alright, Sir Michael, Ethan said, shaking him. Please wake up. What happened here, basically? Yeah, I mean, because like I said, like having a 30, I had 30,000 words on its own. So adding 60,000 to that is pretty tough. And I feel like I've added more characters and added more scenes to it. But I feel like maybe I need to include more. Definitely between like the other people I added in, like Captain Journey, that he's like, this is the first draft he's ever appeared in. But I feel like maybe before all this chaos goes down, like just add more things to them. Like more interaction and all that stuff. But we'll see, we'll see. Let's see. Captain Journey. Knelt beside Michael. He grabbed the knight's pauldrons and hoisted him up into a sitting position. Michael groaned. We don't have time for you to sleep, Captain Journey told them. We have to find Lucinda. Let's go, Miss Rosewater. You're not that close where you can use her name, and plus, he's respectful. Okay. Michael opened his eyes. I thought I told you to go, he slurred out. Captain Journey grinned. He jabbed a finger at Ethan. I brought reinforcements. Thought you could use the backup. Michael groaned and struggled to stand. Okay, so then they can like go investigate together or something. Okay, let's see. But Ethan's not going to be too happy about it. This is madness, Ethan said. We should be at the church like Father David instructed. Miss Rosewater is going to be arrested by the local authorities. Shouldn't meddle. Probably like maybe like impressed or something. Cause it seems like Ethan's picking up a bit more, so that's actually good for him. Michael put a hand on the squire's shoulder. You're right, he said. That's why I want you and Captain Journey to return. If they ask about me, tell them I'm praying or something. Make something up. Man, he's lying. That's not happening. Captain Journey said you can barely stand. So, where to? Ethan gaped at them. He sighed. Fine. But don't say I didn't warn you. Michael managed to smile. Great. Start, he turned to the forest. I can't be certain, but I think the vampires came from there. Can't sniff them out. I'm all out of energy. Michael turned to Ethan. You take the lead. It's time you get some practice hunting vampires. Alright, so they're gonna probably just continue then. We'll stick with these three. Let me take a look at my plot though. I think we're still in what we're supposed to be. Alright, so oh sure, thank you, Carly. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your dinner. Have a good one. Alright, so it seems like oh, I see. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. Yeah, we'll just continue then. Alright. Ethan led them into the forest. Dancing vampires had never been easy for him. We have Ethan stepping up, which is good. I wish he had a torch. Illuminate the path. But Sir Michael always said, your enemy will see you first. I can do this. need to focus. Okay, so if he's focusing, so I wanted to have where, you know, Michael is able to pick them up when they're close. But I think with like for Ethan, he's always able to sense them. It's just been very, very faint. Maybe I should like also have it like before this point that, you know, like the town just smells wrong all the time. So he's not sure how to pinpoint it or how to describe it. It was the same like the day the escort had arrived in Kanya. Everything was so muddled. Sir Michael described vampire scents as something rotten, but Ethan had never managed to sense that. Even the other warriors in training all agreed on the smell. Okay, so it's muddled. But even now, there is nothing rotting in the air. Anything. His gut twisted like before. So yeah, I feel like people are gonna be like knights, and the holy knights will be able to like sense vampires, but not the majority like sense the same thing, or they have like similar detection abilities, quote unquote. But I think for Ethan, he's gonna be a little different, which is why he's like, I don't smell anything. So you know, he's gonna. I think here he realizes like, oh, maybe I can't smell them, but you know, but I can sense them. Something, you know, my instinct is telling me they're here. Let's see. So maybe like before, I think this would be good to include. So I'm gonna go back to a little small profile on Ethan that he gets like stomach cramps when vampires are near. So when I go back and edit, you know, I include these quote unquote cramps throughout the story, and then that way when he finally realizes like, oh, this is how I sense them, then you know, it feels like the author has been giving you hints all along. So I think that will work. I think that will work. At the party, hadn't been this bad until the ghouls had attacked. Find anything? Michael asked. Yeah, Ethan replied. Mm. The squire trekked through the woods, careful where he stepped. It was pain prickled as he stepped closer, as he walked further. By the forest. Then again, woods and forests are different. I guess it because the forest is huge. The woods are like not that big. Okay. He followed this pain until I stabbed through him. So he's closer. Ethan sucked in a breath of air, leaning against a tree. Captain Journey rushed to his side. What's wrong? Ethan nodded to the distance. Something's there. He hissed between the pain. Yeah, there we go. Michael continued to walk. That's when it until he abruptly stopped. Alright, yeah, I forgot the B. The atmosphere was different here. Man, it's been cold. I've been sneezing like all morning. So if I do like randomly mute my mic, it's because I'm trying not to sneeze. Or I am sneezing. I'm just trying not to sneeze. And, you know, to my mic. The air felt heavier and colder. He caught a whiff of a foul odor. I know you're here, Michael called out. Show yourself. At first, nothing happened. Then came a loud rustling sound. All the men drew their swords. Michael frowned. No self-respecting vampire would make all that noise. So who could it be? Wait. Sheriff Whitman called out. That you, Sir Michael? The man had seen better days. His clothes were filthy, his skin pale, and his eyes hollow. What are you doing here? Captain Journey asked. Where are your men? Sheriff Whitman mopped the sweat from his brow. We were looking for Lucinda, but we got attacked by some fiends. We were separated. I've been trying to find my way back. Forest is a maze. He eyed them. What about you? Didn't Father David give orders? Taking a walk, Michael said. He pointed to the other two. Those two are keeping an eye on me. Total lie. He doesn't care about the lying anymore. Well, Sheriff Whitman said, if you're out here, you can help with the search. I'll go back to town and regroup with my men. We'll come back to give you assistance. We'll come back to assist you. There we go. Michael watched Sheriff Whitman go back the way they came. For someone fighting against fiends, he had no blood or weapon with him. Oh, whoops, it's repeated. I didn't see that. He put those thoughts in the back of his mind, and continued to search. He didn't know what he was looking for. All he knew was that something was around here. Ethan struggled to walk any closer. Michael ordered Captain Journey to stay with him and catch up when they could. Yeah, so he's kind of on his own again, but backup is like not that far away this time. He continued forward and felt the shift in the air. He rummaged through the underbrush and found a cave entrance on the ground. Michael cut around the opening, further exposing it. Now he could smell the okay. So it's gonna be underground, and they have like a base set up, but it's kind of like a hunter's cave, I guess you can call it. Like there's like hunter huts, but this time I think it could be like underground. I'm gonna probably have it like it was like a safe cave or kind of like a bunker during the war, and this is like one where people could like hide out or like rest, because at night, you know, the vampires would come and they'd just be stronger. I mean, they can rest during the day, but you know, preparations and all. So I think we're gonna go with that. Old wood was scattered on the ground. By the looks of it, this was an old refugee cave during the war. Supplies and weapons would be left by soldiers during their turn to help those that followed. Taking a deep breath, Michael squeeze. Okay, maybe I'll tell him. I found it, Michael called out. Captain Journey rushed over. Not much room there, he said. Watch the entrance, Michael told him. If something comes out and it's not me, don't hesitate to act. Michael took the weathered stone steps down into the cave. The walls were close. He didn't have enough room to swing his sword. Instead, he pulled out his dagger and held it out in front of him. Okay. All right. So, that's probably, let's see, because the cave is where the sheriff came out of, and that's where the vampire woman was, and I think it's gonna be only those two. And when Sheriff Whitman probably came out because the vampire sensed Michael and the others, and she couldn't be caught. So when Sheriff Whitman exposed himself, the vampire was taking that time to leave. They both gone, so they leave Lucinda by herself. There's not any guards. And I think because there's no guards, I'm going to have it where they do want, you know, Lucinda to be found. Like, if she gets found, if they find her, it's like, okay, well, they found her, you know. We'll see how that works out, though. We'll see. In the old days of the war, the refugee caves were no more than burrows? Yeah, like, you know, like a lair. He squeezed through the hallway and came to a wooden door. Unlike the rest of the decaying things here, this one was newer. Cautiously, he pushed open the door. Lucinda, he cried. So then he did find her. So that's good. Alright, let's save just in case. He found the, oh no, he found her across the table, across a table, dropped down. There was nothing else here. Carried to her side using the dagger to cut through the leather. Her skin was pale and her breathing shallow. Broke her at the touch. Her eyes fluttered open. They were bloodshot. Without thinking twice, he lifted her up. She was extremely cold. To the touch. I got you, he said. Before that, gently tap her face. Then she groaned. Their eyes met. Michael, he whispered. A mixture between a laugh and a cough. What's this? There you go. You found me. Let's get you back. Lucinda shook her head. No. You have to. She broke out into a bit of coughing. Michael walked out of the room. Whatever you want to say can wait. You'll catch your death out here. There's no time, he whispered. There is a woman. She gave me blood. Michael stopped and looked down. Lucinda. My God, he said. No. Dawn, mother. What was one of the sayings? This will be a good time to include it. Let's see. Well, I don't really have much of that, so we'll cut with something. Dawn, mother, keep me. We'll change it. She has nothing to do with this. And the rest. Now you know. You can't take me back. Yeah, she's like, no, you have to leave me here. Before that, he sheathed it away. We'll just add that he put a dagger away. My sword. And that continued. Find it. So Michael, he'll put her down. Crimson Queen. They didn't really mention a sword. They dropped it. They'll have it around. I'm on some old boxes. He strapped it across his back. Returning, he helped Lucinda to her feet. Together, they move through the cave. I have a few hours. Lucinda told them. The opening was in sight. I can't die yet. There's something I have to do first. Name it. Villagers or the missing people. I know where they are. I can take you to them. We must free them. How do you know this? Nothing makes sense with you. Let's see. Everyone is suspecting you're behind these attacks. Trust me, he said. Do you want to save these people, save the people or not? If you find the people, Sheriff Whitman will be there with them. What? We just saw him. He's in league with the vampires, you told him. He confessed to me. Her chin trembled. Killed my parents. His grip on her shoulders. I'm sorry. He felt pathetic for saying it. I'll kill him, she vowed. I'll avenge them. Michael lifted her once more and walked out of the cave. Captain Journey cried in surprise. You found her, the captain began. You don't have much time, Michael told him. The missing town folk. There are missing people nearby. Take Ethan and go find them. I'll stay with Lucinda. But how do you know? Captain Journey asked. Trust me, Michael said. I'll tell you where to go. So then, oh, I think, yeah, we're at 14,000 words. So this is a good spot to end the chapter as well. So we're at chapter 10, which is awesome. And then we're at 14,000 words. So then tomorrow we can just pick it up from here. So let's go ahead and go to the website and update our word count. Total words would be 14,029. So we're 23% done. Our goal is 60,000 words, and I think we'll be hitting that this month, I hope. Oh man, okay, so I'm not really sure what happened with my model and not working, but let's hope tomorrow will be better. But thank you so much for joining me today. We'll continue this weekend, continuing, and I think we should be hitting 17,000. Well, 16 tomorrow and then 18 on Sunday. So by Monday we should have 20,000 words, give or take. Yeah, we should be more than done. We should. But anyways, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope to catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.